Alright, so obviously the big difference between driving an automatic car and a manual car is the fact that you have three pedals and you have to change gears yourself. So the third pedal that you wouldn't normally see on an automatic car is over here, which is the clutch. And this essentially engages the transmission, and it really is what makes your car go, because if you're in neutral, you can accelerate, you can put your foot on the gas and it won't go anywhere, but because if you're not in gear, the transmission has nowhere to put the power to. So obviously you can't see the gear shifts, but the gear shift's in the middle of the car, and it's a pretty standard thing. On the top of it, it shows like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 where the gears are. So all the way right and up is first, and all the way down is second, and so on and so forth. So the first thing that you want to do when you are starting off is you got to learn how the clutch works, and it's really like it's not a pedal that you're going to just let out or press really hard. You have to smoothly do it, and that's really the one big thing about driving a manual car is there's not really a right or wrong way to do it. It's just kind of you have to do it by feel. So the first thing you want to do is put your foot on the brake if you're on a hill, but I'm on a flat ground right now, so it doesn't really matter. And then you're going to want to push the clutch all the way in, and then put it in first gear. And then a good way to start out is kind of to let off the brake and kind of let the clutch out until you kind of feel the engine to slow down and you kind of lurch forward a little bit, and that's like the friction point of where the transmission starts to engage. And once you get to that part, you're going to want to give it a little bit of gas, and then as you're giving gas, you let the clutch out more and give it more gas, and that's how you do it. So it's a fairly easy thing to do. Once you get the hang of it, it's really not that hard, and you have to, once you get going out of first, you're gonna have to shift. So I'll get going and turn around so I can go fast enough that I can shift. So once you get going, you're gonna go up, put your foot all the way in on the clutch, let go of the gas, go into second, and let go.